It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. As it'll be the AFC champion Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. Comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. To throw is Thomas, rolling to his right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, second and a yard. Thomas will look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throw left side taken in by Washington. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Now a 2nd and 6.
At the Cowboys' 33-yard line.
Now Thomas sliding out of the pocket. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Here's Thomas. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 18.
That's another Jaguars first down.
Back to throw again. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. To throw on 2nd and 10. Thomas. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Thomas. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Jaguars, first down.
Looking to throw. Thomas. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 12-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Remember, he got loose on the previous drive, capped it off with a nice touchdown run. And now starting again here, first and 10. Here's Thomas, throwing to start the drive. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Throwing again on second and 10. Thomas, he's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Looking to throw again on second down. Thomas. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
They'll look to throw again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Parker Washington from 3 yards out. And the Jaguars will add to their first quarter lead here in the Super Bowl. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a first and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Thomas buying time to his left. And got his man complete. Yeah, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. That is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
And this one incomplete. I couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. That is caught.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 43 yards. And the Jaguars continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. But not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns and run for another already in this first half as his guys begin 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Thomas. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Thomas. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw. Thomas. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brian Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jaguars are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the 4th quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Thomas. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Thomas. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Micah Parsons drops him for a loss of... In comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the 1st quarter, good 2nd quarter, and now continuing that here in the 3rd.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action. Thomas. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 41 yards.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Call it a loss of 12 that time, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun, Thomas. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw, Thomas. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcoming you back to Super Bowl 61, 3 quarters in. Comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hiking 18. Check out.
Back to throw. Thomas. Evades him at the 10. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. From the gun, Bigsby. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on.
A nice run there, 8 yards. Moves them much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Thomas to the goal line, but it's incomplete. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And he's got it. It's Thomas for Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jaguars are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Jaguars back with it on offense. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And with the yardage gained on that last reception, he is now in the NFL record books, folks. The all-time record for most receiving yards in a single game belongs to him. They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll fight a man over the middle. It's Washington. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That is caught by Hunter. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had...
now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking long for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25. And he's got it. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Staying on his feet, eluding the pressure right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. An unlucky number here, a loss of 13 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So it's the Jaguars who come away with a win, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their second-year quarterback.
Yeah, we really saw a quarterback at the top of his game, didn't we? That was a masterful performance. 5 touchdown passes, and I'll let you know a little secret, partner. I think it could have been more.